W-T-L.
All right, nice, huh? Got a talk show here, talk show with my mic. I got everything.
W-T-L.
And welcome back, everybody, to WTL. Where's the Line? Nebraska's first and only sports betting show. I'm your host, Andy Klassen, joined by
The J.O.
The J.O. You got that little rumble there. Yes, sir. Well, we talked a lot of Huskers, and rightfully so. There's a lot going on with the Huskers. Like, yeah, it's a thing. It is a thing, but, you know, you got a starting quarterback go down. You're traveling out to L.A. It's just business as usual in the old Cornhusker State.
Business as usual,
business as usual. A lot of buzz. Even when, you know, maybe national pundits aren't talking about the Huskers. We are.
It's what we do.
It's what we do.
The people demand.
Is that why the betting line always has to catch up? Because people are putting money on the Huskers. Oh my God! We just thought we could open that line at 6.5. Whatever. Didn't know.
It is wild how it's weekly.
Yeah,
it is every single week. That line opens up and then it goes on a tear.
When we started this show, when gambling was legalized in Nebraska, that was the first thing that we always harped on, was how much movement the Nebraska line had compared to others. And it holds true no matter what. So
we truly are the greatest fans.
Yeah, we are. We move that line. we move the line. All right. Well, we got to get back into NFL player props. We got some that we like, some that we don't like, and then I always like to ask, get your take on it. And there's one at the very tippy top that, let's just start there. I want to get your take here on this one because I'm kind of on the fence. I really liked Jacoby Brissett last week for the old Arizona Cardinals out there in the old AFC West, making some noise, taking on a very stingy defense. Seattle, man, they have found what they might have lost there. His total is at 230 yards and a half. I for everything that I liked about him, I'm thinking that's probably an under.
You think that's too high?
Yeah, I think it's too high.
Is it in Seattle or is it Arizona?
That's Seattle.
Okay.
So, I mean, he's a guy that's been in the league a long time, but he hasn't been a starter this year that long.
He is the starter now, and surely his confidence level took a boost with the big win Monday night against the Cowboys, but then good. Also he's the legit starter. They put Kyler Murray on IR, so that he did look good.
So no one's looking over his shoulder, and obviously for an NFL quarterback, 250 yards, sometimes it feels like they do that in their sleep.
Now, an old gambling rule, though, you're coming off of a Monday night game, then going on the road.
Yeah.
Generally, you would fade that.
Yeah.
Which would sit you right there at the under. That actually makes a lot of sense.
I like the under there. The more I look at this, I think the under. I think he's going to have closer to 200 yards.
Correct.
Than 230.
Actually makes a lot of sense.
235. Okay, well, we figured it out. You see how we worked through that?
This is how it works. You got to talk it out sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Well, thank you for that.
How about the Vikings hosting Baltimore noon on Sunday? Okay. J.J. McCarthy's back. Have you heard about this kid?
I've heard about him.
Yeah, pretty good quarterback. He doesn't play much, but he's pretty good quarterback.
Go Blue, won a national title a couple years ago.
He definitely overperformed last week. I was not expecting. I did. One of my player props was that he would hit the 2 touchdowns, and he certainly did that. I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. Baltimore's defense, not very good this season.
Yeah.
They're trying to turn it around, but not very good. I like J.J. McCarthy over 1.5 touchdowns again this week.
Okay.
He is moving around as if he never had a high ankle sprain, and it's even money there at the over. On the flip side, the Vikings defense, not very good. Lamar is starting to turn it around. I like Lamar also over 1.5 touchdowns.
Okay.
And I say they're going to be running up the scoreboard all Sunday. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay. I can get on board with all of that. And it had to have been for some reason that maybe I couldn't see, but Baltimore's always like in the top 5 as far as winning the AFC, even when they went through that really bad 4-game stretch. Quarterback, running back fighting with each other.
Yeah.
They got their pinball machine taken away, and then the foosball machine taken out of the locker room. Got grounded.
They did. They got grounded, and They have maybe seen the light there. Maybe they needed a spanking a little bit.
Is that what it was?
I think that's what they needed.
Old Grandpa John Harbaugh just had to give him a little swat there, and they responded the right way.
Yeah, they did.
All right, so I started with an under. I want to get that over vibe going here.
Okay.
I love betting on the Cleveland Browns. They are great football to talk about. Dylan Gabriel, their third or fourth string quarterback, his number is way too low. There's always a number, 176.5 passing against the worst pass defense in the league, the Jets. He's going over. He's going over.
That seems like the perfect spot for him to go over.
Yep. I don't even care that it's in New York. Well, what advantage is that?
And the Jets just traded Sauce Gardner.
Yep. They were already the worst.
And they were already the worst. Yeah.
Give me Dylan, right?
Wow. This could be a breakout game for him.
Uh-huh. Table set, man.
Man, I really wish that was Shadir Sanders we were talking about, but we'll take Dylan. I do like the over there.
Go Ducks. Go Ducks. He once again, I think he's going to be closer to 200 yards than I do, 176. 176.5 is the consensus number right now.
Yeah, that actually is easy money.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Well, noon Sunday, Bills at Dolphins. How about this? We got the running back in play. Devon, I always say his name wrong. It sounds like I'm sneezing. Devon Achang. Achang. Okay. Last week versus Baltimore, he had 39 yards receiving.
Mm-hmm.
Tua is struggling again, so it turns out he is cleared from any wrongdoing in gambling. He is just bad.
He's just bad.
So he's just bad. But he has been focusing on his running back in the passing game more recently. Over 30.5 yards receiving for Achang. He already, against the Bills this season, had 29 yards receiving in September. I feel like he's in that, and he's just a little more in the passing game. I like Tua just checking down all day.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay with A-Chain. We're going to ride the A-Chain train.
Let's go.
A-Chain train. Okay, well, that'll work. 56.5 yards rushing. This is against the 28th worst rushing defense. Buffalo, they give up some rushing yards.
They do.
And it's on the road. It's in Miami. I don't know how big of an advantage of that is. It's got to be worth something. I think A-Chain's going to be closer to 70, 75 yards rushing this game than I do 56.5. So I like his over in the rushing side of things. I didn't know we were going to be on the A-Chain. A-Chain.
We love this guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. There's going to be fantasy players listening to this right now and going, he's on my fantasy team, and these guys love him. I got to make sure he's in my lineup.
Better get him in there.
That's gold. It makes some money, too.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, Sunday night football, Steelers versus my Chargers. Okay. This guy isn't getting talked about enough. Oronde Gadsden, he's the rookie tight end. I love him for an anytime touchdown on Sunday night.
Wow.
Plus 175. 2 out of the last 3 games, he has scored a touchdown. He has become a guy who's just finds himself open.
He's the red zone threat. Tight end's always open, right? Right,
Yes.
Stanford Steve? Tight end's always open.
Tight end's always open.
Okay.
And he has been tearing it up, not just as a red zone threat, but just as racking up receiving yards. So I love him there. I think that's easy money on Sunday night.
Very good. I mean, I hope so, for your sake, right? You know, the Chargers have kind of been giving you hiccups up and down, and, such a hot start. And I will say, I didn't say anything to you then or even a few weeks later, but I'm like, man, when you start at the top like that, there's only one way to go.
Yeah.
But you did it. You went down.
We
now
went down.
Now you're coming back up.
Oh, that's where I was just telling my son this today. I'm like, man, after that 3-game start in the season, Super Bowl or bust, baby. Now it's like, can we get to the playoffs? It's just
you backhanded the Chiefs to open things up. I was like, whoa, they're for real, man. All right, that was your homer pick. I got one for you.
Okay.
I usually I give a bad time to old Caleb Williams, and I think he deserves it.
Yeah.
But at home against the Giants, 15.5 yards rushing. He's going to do that. He's going to scramble twice, and I think in those 2 scrambles, he's going to do it. He's going to go over 15.5 on a Giants defense. I don't know. Oh yeah, they're 31st against the run.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, All right.
Man, you found some gold.
Come
today.
on, Caleb.
That's easy money.
I think so. I I feel kind of odd. I'm usually not on my guy. I'm usually talking a lot of trash about the Bears,
Doesn't it feel nice though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, Caleb, you can do it. Let's
Caleb-
do it. Let's go. Let's go.
Caleb seems like a guy who should hit this every week. I mean,
Right.
15, 20 yards rushing seems like
It's part of his game.
part of the game. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And he's not bad at it either. And he does have some games where he just looks brilliant. And, against a defense that's been pretty bad this season, you're at home. Some things have been going your way. Let's do it. Let's get these yards.
Beautiful.
You got one more?
I got one more for you.
Let's do it.
It's on Monday Night Football, Eagles at Packers. Here's a guy returning from hamstring injury.
Okay.
Okay. Here's a guy that's been vocal about his production
Uh-huh.
not being there. He's a star, A.J. Brown.
What?
He is back. 80-time touchdown, 175. But that's not where
not
I'm
what-
getting. That's
okay.
not where I'm getting excited.
Okay.
Give him 2 touchdowns plus 1,600. It is not out
Whoa.
the realm of possibility
No, not at all.
that A.J. Brown could have a 2-touchdown game in his return from injury,
Wow. 2 touchdowns plus 1,600.
plus 1,600.
Boy, you've been dancing around those anytime touchdowns. You almost had a Joe Flacco rushing. You were just
I know.
1 week off.
It was 1 week off.
You were right there.
That would've been life-changing.
Famous last words. Right there. I will say last week, we killed it with the player props.
Oh, yes.
We kind of mopped up with that, and I hope for the same, which I do. I feel like I'm picking some easy ones here, but hey, that's the line.
But isn't that what we do?
Yeah, we're here to pick winners.
Yes, winners only, baby.
So with that, let's take a minute to recognize one of our fabulous partners, and that is thelinemakers.com, where we don't chase hype, we decode it, treating every wager like an investment. Thelinemakers.com. We make the line so you beat the book. Don't go anywhere. This is WTL.